Sometimes the easiest way to win is also the simplest. In today's video, we'll be breaking down a brand new deck list showcasing just that. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video. Breaking down said deck list, Orzhov Vampires, in depth, discussing the strategies as well as synergies, providing you with a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively. Furthermore, demonstrating the deck against some of the best players as well as decks in-game via our Mythic ranked gameplay footage, concluding with our wrap-up thoughts, channel news, and deck review. If you want to help out, it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Drop a like, a thumbs up down below does go a long ways. Of course, if you have any thoughts or opinions throughout today's video, slam a comment in. And of course, our Discord remains open for everyone looking to join the community as well. Link in the description below. And why not subscribe to the channel while you're at it? Holy HGG, that's quite a list. Didn't know I'd have to be doing so many chores.
It's a new lap record.
It's okay though. It's well worth it. Original content every single day. Standard best of 160 cards with a 2.6 average mana value on 24 land. We are building a tribal deck with vampires around the Markov Baron, a 3-mana 2/2 with Convoke, allowing you to tap creatures to cast it, which is nice. It has lifelink as well, and other vampires you control get +1/+1. Madness. 4/3, if you discard it, you can cast it for its madness cost, which is pretty cool. So, that's what we're going to be doing here. Playing a bunch of vampires, capitalizing on that +1/+1, and then also making the most out of the Convoke. This will work very well for us in conjunction with the Collector's Cage, a 2-mana artifact that has Hideaway 5. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1, and when the stipulation is met, you get to cast that card for free. In this case, it will be having 3 creatures with different power. Wait for it. Ooh, no sneeze. You got this, HG. That's so close. Getting it under control, though. You can put +1 counters on your creatures for 1 and a tap, which is nice, and that will trigger, the search function that looks for creatures with different power, and then you get to free cast, right? This works really well with the Baron's Convoke, because now it's easier for us to get 3 different creatures in the battlefield, because this one, we can cast basically for 0, which is really, really cool, right? So that's where the earlier vampires are going to come into play. But then on the top end, we should talk about the Vein Ripper, our ideal card to grab with the cage. A 6/5 with flying ward, sacrifice a creature. Very nice, acting as removal if not being hit with a field wipe. And if it is hit with a field wipe that's non-exile, you'll get to trigger its ability multiple times. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent's going to lose 2 life and you gain 2 life. This is very, very powerful within itself as a 6/5, but also the ability. It's a non-legendary that can stack. Oh my gosh. The Roaming Throne is very nice with that Ripper ability. It also comes into play with the Sanguine Evangelist, as well as the Executioner Thane, and, would you believe it, the Dusk Legion Duelist as well, which is pretty doggone cool as far as I'm concerned. These are activated abilities, not triggered, so they're not going to double down for us, unfortunately, but we do have the lion's share here. The double bat from the ETB, as well as the double battle cry when you attack. 3-mana 2/1 battle cry. When you attack, other attacking creatures get +1/+0 until the end of turn. And then not only when it enters, but also when it dies, it creates the bat, which is really cool, right? So Vran, Executioner Thane, 2/2 for 2. Creature we control dies, they lose 2 life. We gain 2 life once a turn. Well, maybe twice a turn, actually. LOL. But the Dusk Legion Duelist for 2 is a 2/2 with Vigilance. Put a +1 counter on it. You're going to draw if it's the first time for the turn, which is nice, and works really good with the cage as well for us. Okay, so that's what we can double with the throne, which is quite nice. Again, the cage is going to find the Ripper, but if not the Ripper, probably the throne, and if not the throne, then the Baron. The Baron gets played early to help trigger the cage with the 1-drops. The Unholy Officiant, 1 mana, 1/2, Vigilance, pay 5, put a +1 counter on it. The Cutthroat Contender, 1 mana, 1/1, pay 1 life. It gets +1 until the end of turn, once per turn, which is actually really nice with the cage. And then the Baron, is going to convoke these, maybe convoking some 2-drops as well. Really nice with the Evangelist because it makes 2 bodies pretty decent, right? So a lot of the times just casting this for 0, tapping a couple creatures, no problem. Getting that cage in because now we've got multiple creatures. We can trigger the cage, grab a Ripper, and that's going to be the whole show. Just kidding. We have removal, 4 copies, 2 mana, get lost, instant speed, destroying creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. The owner will create 2 map tokens, sacrifice for 1 to explore. +1 counter on creature if the top card of the library is a non-land. If it's a land, into hand. And then the Pitiless Carnage for 4 can plot for 3, casting for free on a following turn from exile. At sorcery, sacrifice any number of permanents you control, then draw that many cards. That's going to be really good with the Ripper, right? We can just sacrifice our field state, draw cards, deal damage, gain life, and probably win the game. Of course, you can also sacrifice your tapped lands, which is pretty decent. I do not mind. Just some additional draw in the deck alongside the Duelist, trying out some new cards, and it works quite nice with the Vein Ripper. Mirrex is here. It can make emergency tokens. We have the Fortress as well, can attack to gain life as well as drain them, which is pretty cool. And then consistency with the Cave, the Courtyard, the Sanctum, Cavern is there as well, naming Vampires, utility through Mire, and our Empire, which is pretty cool. So that's the deck. Again, you want to get 3 creatures in play. You want to get the cage in play, and then have that cage trigger. Hopefully you get something good. If not, the deck can still win. Just play a tribal deck, right? Just stack up these Barons, stack up the Vampires, right? Preferably the Duelist, so you can draw off the cage as you go, and then, find your way into the Evangelist and the Ripper, just the old-fashioned way. Thanks for watching. Let's play some games. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's roll out. All right, going first. Good land. Couple courtyards. Nice. A little slow as far as our strategy goes. But, we're just 1 draw away. The Baron later is probably best. Let's get attackers in play. Let's put in some damage here. Not enough mana. But we're definitely going to get after that. Hit for 3. They need to wipe the board. At the very least, deal with the Evangelist. Yep. Taking the Executioner instead. Interesting. What a world we live in. Hello, hello, hello. Then we have 1, 2, 3. This can go to 4. Doesn't matter. Ripper's out. Push in. And attack. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. We're gonna, be a little bit slow here. But then we're right after it. Mono black with a bat. I think that's gonna take our do list, yeah? I would suspect. Nothing else on the turn, unfortunately. I'll take the Baron. Seems alright. LeBronco. Always choosing Vampire there. Let's draw a card. Classic. Isn't it, though? I mean, just with the flying. I don't think you want to attack with the Bronco, do you? Maybe they do. I don't know. Get after it, I say. Take the draw. It's not ideal, but it's going to get us going. We need to get to 6 before we die. Oh, no. I mean, I still block the Bronco. Lame. Bat Adelphia. Down to 14 after the draw. Let's trigger the cage here. I mean, we can't just sit here. Ugh, gross. We do need our 6th land, and it doesn't matter what source, just untapped. Ooh. Is that a full cast? So they're going to first search, put one on tap, then draw 3, one of which was searched for. Ugh, gain 6. They did lose 3, so it's only net gain of 3, but still quite formidable. Okay, you are the one. You got the looks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 next turn. They've got 29 life? What? I'm going to get after it a bit. Not too much. Tiny Bones and Shoulder are very good defenders. You got single target? You're willing to sack Tiny? Really? That's okay. I mean, it's obviously not great, but at least we're interacting with them. They probably have another. Now they know that they don't want to do that. They're going to look at Throne instead. Okay. It's pretty decent tap. We get some life back, which is nice. Not terrible. Not terrible, not terrible. I think that's all right. Whoa. I mean, in every reality, we should block that, no? Nah, not in this one. I like to live on the edge. If only we had our throne. Do we trade the Baron with Tiny Bones? Yeah. I think so. If not, we'll grab the life gain. And even, should we not just take that extra life here anyways? Nah, we have so much life through the Ripper. Let's push up a bat. This is big damage. Yeah, oh yeah. Yes, 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 yes. How the turns have tabled. Oh, I'll breach your multiverse, dude. Settle down. Creature or planeswalker, they get a bat. I don't really have anything good, though, is the problem for them. And maybe an Evangeline? Sanguine Evangelist, right? What's this card called? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think bat is good. The bat god, I think, is far better than just the... I mean, nothing's great, let's be honest, but... There's 2 Vein Rippers in play, dog. You're in trouble. We have a massive draw. Oh, the Phyrexian with our Roaming Throne's pretty cool, though. Twice as much damage. Good game. You know, we've got a double draw. We've got, like... Sheildered in play, unfortunately, so we don't want to draw too many cards here, but it's there. All right, we're going to keep 7 here. Paying life for every card we play, but whatever. Whatever. Not the third one. We do get a bit of a break. Ouch, so now they get to play my creature. That's a good start, Tiny Bones. You're good at this game, aren't you? Oh, you're good at this game, aren't you? Hilarious. Give them the draw or take it. I'll take it later with a bat. I can't tap out in good faith. A second cut down. Cool. Hmm. One bat, please. Sure. It just makes sense, all right? No, because I need blockers, right? So I can't convoke here. I can't give them the draw through Gix. It's just not on the menu. Hey, thanks for the support. Let's hit with Vigilance. 12 big ones. Do you think they're going to take me out for dinner? Bit of an anniversary there, yeah? You're expecting a dinner too? Obviously. Should we smash? And bash? Or just be casual? I'll be casual about it. I can't believe you're not double blocking that. Or single blocking with your death touch, for that matter. Guys, you wouldn't need to double, you just need the one, right? Corpse of the Lost. That's a good card, I've heard. So we're doing actually pretty well here. Like, they were bullying us beyond belief. And now, really? This is brutal. Maybe we can chain them together. This will be a 4-power. Whatever. Whatever. Put this in the air for 2. Oh, that's pretty good. It's no Vein Ripper by any means, but... This is a lot of damage. 8, 10, 17, 22 damage. They're forced to block. This cannot block. There's 3 blockers. I'll go for it. Let's just clean up the battlefield. Everything's favorable. Right? The Death Touch should take a Baron, I think, but that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. No problem. One card's not going to be enough. That's game. I'm surprised, you know, things turned out so well. I was like, nervous! But no problem. We stabilized, ended up with more life than we started with, so easy. I quite enjoy this name, the Nebuchadnezzar. That's absolutely phenomenal. Bad hand. Let's see how we can perform with it. Oh. Is this a Boros deck? Yeah. Well, maybe a mono white. I don't know. A human soldier with flash and flying. Pay 5, buff the team. That is interesting. Wedding is nice. Just take the draw. Nice. Okay. We need 1-drops. Oh, that's gonna do it. That'll do it. Nice. We don't have a lot of creatures out, but... Oh? Again, after that wedding announcement, as it flips, will be really nice on that. Specifically if they get their 5th land, too. Oh. This is really good with the throne. The Ripper. 4-2-1 triggers. Ripper's active. Take the draw. It's removal. I'll take a quad block. Ripper's in play. You want to lose 4 things to take mine? To make it 5? Probably just that single block would be best. Or none at all. Do it. No? Okay, just one. Yeah. Yeah. Some life gains. Nice. Some damage is nice. The removal is good. Fifth land. +1 counters go out. No attack. Wedding flips. Okay, wedding flips, no land. Vampire. Throne is active. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. And I'll tell you what. We're going to go to London about it. Okay, another blocker. Don't mind. It's pretty good, but whatever. Impressive. Wow, look at you go. Did I just overextend, question mark? Instant speed cage to 5. Take our draw. All right. The throne's going to double all this, which might just be lethal. I don't even know. Pedal down. Close enough, dude. Good game, bro. Our opponents will be going first. I think we can keep 7. Playing on 1 is always nice. On 2 as well. Looking for our 3rd and 4th land still. Oh, I'm sure this will end well. Sten. I mean, it's original playline, I guess. Pretty cool. Naming artifacts. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's just a duelist, sadly. No attack. Still looking for our 3rd land. Urza, wow, that's actually really cool. Into a free Artificer that ramps. That this is a brawl match? What's happening here? Man, you crazy. Duelist is a go. Baron is a go. No attack. Cage is triggerable. A Might Stone, Weak Stone? I hope not. No, I don't think that would be the play. That's too expensive, right? Just passing over. Counter magic, most likely. Land out, cage out, good luck. Counter magic number 1. Numero unos. Definitely worth countering, unless you have removal on my target. It turns on my draw engine, if that helps you determine whether or not to deal with it. And then they always wait, right? They're like, I'm going to make this hurt. Which is okay. They're looking for maybe a field wipe or something. I don't know. Not great, but it's something. Don't do it. Cryptic Code. Okay. Understandable. Pretty good. Engine. Did you just cast that for 0? Oh, wow. Wow. Man, you crazy. Let's take our draw, I hope. Yes. We desperately need our Vein Ripper, right? More counter magic? Question mark? It must be. Well, it could be an engine. Hold up too, right? Before we tap out with the plot contender in. Pass turn. That is a clock, and it ticks, and it talks. Down my life total quite quickly. If they get a Might Stone, we're in a lot of trouble. Urza's -2 back-to-back because it can double activate. I'm not even going to highlight. I don't want to show. Well, quickly. Sorry, the -3 will exile a permanent. They can do that twice. Really, really good. Field wipe is also, really good for them here. I need to just attack, I guess. They've got good defenders, though. That's not bad. Not terrible. That does basically tap them out, even though they have such good reduction. Yeah. So they're going to hit for 3. No. Defending. Smart. Don't you dare. Okay, that's pretty good. Not the best, but pretty good. Let's take a draw. Just building up. Do we attack? If we're attacking, I should have caged at instant speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Only 7 attacks. That's not gonna work. The Vigilance could swing in for a double block. We'll give them one more turn. It's not lethal, and I don't want to push combat before a Vein Ripper. Should we be digging for it? Maybe. The life gain here is worth taking. I think. I'm pretty sure. That's a really good card. I like that card quite a bit. All right, we got to make a move. This is double battle cry. I'm going to take my draw first and foremost. Okay. Double Battlecry is worth the call. We get after it. And this is maybe a win potentially without the Vein Ripper, right? So that's always good to see that, you know, it's not a one note Nancy. A one note Nelly? It's just a decent tribal deck. We get him. Good game. That's a really cool deck. Our opponent's going first. We are very slow. Removal on 2 is not terrible, though. A creature on 2 is decent also. Okay. That is not bad. Vampire, Evangelist, Baron. Hey, 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 hey. Not terrible. 4th land, please. Another Beast Color. Dang. Dang, dude. Dang, Diggy. Oh, that's a big boy. Swing for 1. I think we have just lethal next turn. Oh, that's a good card though, right? Oh, that's a big boy. Let's take the Brawler. It has reach. No land. Lame. 3, 6, 9, 10 only with really good blocks. That's not going to work. Oh no, it's more than that. It's 11, 12, 13, 14, much closer. Possibly 15. It's still not enough. Come on, where's our 4th land? Better yet, where is a cage? That's not the worst. That's really good. Do you have a land on top of it? Not bad. Right, let's take our turn. Okay, there it is. It's a help. It's part of the puzzle. Double battle cry. Three blockers. 1, 2, 3. We hit 4. Okay, so 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Still not enough, right? 17, 18, 19, 20. It is double battle cry. I was only counting 1. We did miss it, though. I was counting on that extra damage from the contender. We still have blockers, though. And by still, I mean 1 single blocker. 30 life should be enough, no matter what they drop, even if it's Kodama with Trample. right? And then the flying bat should seal the deal. Good game. Just take 24. Wait a minute. Oh, because they conceded. That does happen if you concede while you're striking. Like we go to -6, but it's a victory. It's a victory. Don't worry. It just looks kind of silly. Going first, keeping 7. Are we though? It's slow. Whoa, 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 isn't it? Mulligan. This is not bad. Keeping 6. Tossing the forest. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off. Nice. Nice. Yeah, legendary first. Oh. Yeah, I mean, not our draw engine at the end of the day, you know? You're a bully. You are a bully. Don't you dare. Am I going to have to send you to London myself? I am not impressed. This doesn't hit artifacts. BTW. Play a synthesizer. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, I respect that play. I'm still gonna dunk on it, but that's about 1,000 times cooler than a synth. I'm gonna use the might to my advantage here. I should have made a might last turn. My bad. Okay. Go to 3. Oh, what? I didn't need to do that. Sorry, I'm spaced out. It could have stayed at 2 and just gone to 3. My life is a joke. My bad. I like to lose life for fun. Living on the edge. It just goes to show you how good the deck is, right? Like, if I can pilot it. And honestly, all my decks are that way. Like, I'm not a great pilot. I'm just very creative, right? So if I can do a good job at it, that really speaks to the power level of the build itself, right? It's like having a handicap score, I suppose, in golf or something. A buffer zone of value. I mean, this is panning out pretty nicely for them. They have a second Unctus. The Spider's decent. Drawing and discarding is really nice because of Unctus. So simultaneous draw discard with reduction's decent. And why did they toss Skitter? That is oh so worrisome. I need my 5th and 6th. Interesting. That is unique. It's a ramp card. Really good defenders. We don't have enough gist, though. I think the cage needs a few turns to push up. We're in dangerous territory, though. Oh, God. Yeah, that's crazy good. That has to be just game, right? That's 15 damage. Nice. Orzhov Vampires. Okay, so first things first, we're in like 90%. It's the last day of the season, last hours of the season. Just having some fun. The deck's actually performing way better than I had originally expected. Pitiless Carnage, however entertaining, I think it may be replaced with like a depopulate, because then we're not just destroying our creatures, but we're destroying their creatures as well. It's only 1 extra mana, and then it would trigger the Ripper, you know, a ton. So, you know, thinking about that, I was also, you know, what vampires do I put in this deck? Veto was food for thought. Too expensive, you know? It's just not doing what we need it to immediately, like the Throne can do when it doubles the rest of our vampires' abilities. This just is going to probably sit there and do nothing and get removed. Edgar might be a little bit better, because if it does get removed when it sits there and does nothing, we can get those tokens being made from the coffin. The tribal effect is probably the factor that outweighs it over veto, I think, as that actually would maybe have some effect in the game. Cut down, additional removal if we needed it. Get lost is definitely, you know, more consistent. It takes care of everything. Preacher is one card I really wanted in the deck but could not fit. This one needs to be in the deck, so help me get Preacher in there. You know, Sorin, food for thought. I like, you know, spreading our value and having some planeswalkers. I think that's pretty decent. Bloodletter, just, you know, maybe being a little bit too greedy there. The triple black might be too much. It's decent. The Welcoming Vampire, you know, nice draw, but again, maybe too expensive. We're not always having creatures with power 2 or later, 2 or less enter the battlefield, because the Baron tribal ability will kind of nullify that. So, you know, it's a trade-off, and, you know, we're definitely going to take the Baron's Convoke in this deck. Bartolome could be another answer for us in lieu of the Carnage. So there's no draw, but the repeatable sacrifice effect, I think, is something that would be really good, right? You know, Thane made the main list. The Bloodcaster, pretty decent, you know, the 2/1 flying that can potentially make additional bats, meh. And then, you know, cut down with Get Lost, but Get Lost, like I said, just kind of outweighed that. I'd love your feedback. Did I miss any really good vampires? Veto, Edgar, Bloodletter, Welcoming, Bartolome, Bloodcaster, Preacher, which I think is the best. Depopulate, I think, gets played over Pitiless. And, yeah, just hard to get those Preachers in there. This is one of those decks, like, we need these 1-drops. I know, oh, these 1-drops are so bad, cut them from the deck, but they're really what makes that cage so consistent early game, with the 1-drops, with the Convoke, helping out with the cage, right? And then, you know, some really valuable support on that back end. I guess at the end of the day, you just can't run it all, right? So, if anything, maybe I want more 1-drop vampires in the deck. Cheers. Thank you all so much for supporting myself and the channel throughout all of these long years. How many videos do I have now? Like 4,000 or 5,000? That's a lot of content. And, you know, a lot more to come as well. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, join the community Discord, but most importantly, have an absolute magical day. And I'll see you soon in the next.